welcome back to the channel. My name is Katie, and I'm sure you saw the title of today's video. We have some very interesting updates with the Marilyn Manson case. Guys, I'm telling you, this next case, depending on how this goes and what happens, I think is going to be pretty big, because we are now seeing, and I've been calling it for a while, the backlash of the Me Too movement. Now, here's the crappy thing. I think the Me Too movement in itself is a good thing. It's how it's conducted itself where it's become toxic. But that's like every organization and everything on the planet. So we're going to jump in and we're going to dive into it and see exactly what is going on. Apparently, Evan be lying. It's so funny. Like, I did a video yesterday. It was a 20-minute video, right? I don't expect everybody to watch it all the way through. I hope you guys do for my watch time, and I hope you enjoy the content. But it's funny because people will like get a couple points through and they hear me, and you guys know me, I try to give both sides of a situation. And then I try to wait until I have all the information to really formulate an opinion. And as I've said before with this one, I haven't formulated anything yet, but things look suspicious with Evan. That's what I've said, right? Something doesn't look right. That's where I'm at with it. And I'm pointing out all the stuff that I see. And I've had some people in the comments and they think that I'm, like just trying to be pro Evan Rachel Wood, or I'm trying to be, pro women. And they're like, you need to look at the facts and the evidence and this and this and this. And I'm just like, and it gets so frustrating because I'm like, you clearly didn't watch the video. You can't just hear half of my point or even a fourth of one of the several points I give and think that you know what I'm saying. But that's okay. People do what they do. And then I, sometimes I go in the comments and I try to educate them on where I'm coming from with something, right? Not necessarily like I'm here to educate anybody on anything, or that I'm even qualified to do that. But I'm not a therapist or a doctor or anything, just somebody who's been through a lot of this stuff, and I can give different perspectives from both sides of sealing the both sides of healing a situation from domestic A-word. So we're going to get into what happened with Evan. Apparently she's sending out fake FBI letters and fake FBI reports, and it's getting weird. And this is going to continue to get weird. And guys, I love to just giggle at everything in the media and how stupid it is. And here's my point of view. And y'all know, oh, is my light on? My other light's not on. Oh, wow. I don't think you can even see. I have these rainbow lights. Look at it! I love it! And it makes this like rainbow hue. Hold on. Why is it so out of frame? Oh, well, I forgot to turn the other one on. But, okay, anyways, I just like to laugh at everything in the media, guys. Because this stuff, in my opinion, even though there's good things we can extrapolate from it, it's so stupid because we don't hear anything about Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeff, the airplane, the sentencing, or the little black book. Yeah, so I feel like it's all stupid. So we're going to laugh, but we're going to see everything we can actually take from it. And if you want to giggle along with me, make sure and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I would love to have you. Also, doing a $100 gift card giveaway. Super simple. Just have to like the video, subscribe, hit notifications, comment, and share the content you're entered, and I will announce a winner August 1st. If this channel picks up, I'll try to do it every week. Okay, what are we talking about? Before we begin, I have to just say it. I love this dress. I feel like one video every day I start out with, I love this dress. This one is another Shein dress. Almost all my dresses are Shein dresses. And I feel like Cinderella in it. And this one is not horrific in the chestal area. Guys, I'm going to fix this situation at some point. For those of you, because I have several new people. Hi, new people. Hi. For those of you that don't know, I've had some different body shifts going on and hormonal shifts, and these things got bigger and nothing fits right. And why don't I say that? That means I'm going to take several weeks probably until I get to Victoria's Secret, because between doing these videos every day and getting this channel up and running and my health, that is literally like takes every ounce of my energy. So at some point in the fall, I will have bras that now fit, but I have to have in between sizes. I'm like not a D and I'm not a double D. I'm somewhere in between. This is very weird. I'm not used to it. Let's jump on. Let's stop talking about my chesticles and the Cinderella. No, I'm not going to stop talking about my Cinderella dress. Also, I wanted to show you guys, because this is going to be a darker video in nature. I was like, let's have more bubbly fun. I'm a contradiction. This is what I'm wearing this morning. Victoria's Secret Velvet Petals Radiant. Oh my gosh, it has a watermelon scent to it. It's so pretty. And then I also pair that with Nectar Wave and one of my personal favorites, Secret Sunrise. It's got berry scent. It's all very like fresh and sweet smelling. You guys probably don't know this about me. I'm obsessed with smelling good. I have like a huge table of scents over here and perfumes and stuff. I do. I love smelling good because I don't know. I just feel like if I smell good, it's one of those things where for your senses, it just emits love. And I want to emit love. I'm just a big old Care Bear. Okay. Funshine is my favorite. That is my girl. That's my ride or die. Okay. Let's get into this. So 5 minutes of nothing, says your girl, but that's why you watch. Here we go. This is from Radar Online, and it says Marilyn Manson accuses ex Evan Rachel Wood of using fake FBI letters in custody battle with Jamie Bell. How many rabbit holes are we going to go down with this? We're going to go down a few of them. So let's take a look. And it says, Marilyn Manson has accused his ex-fiancée Evan Rachel Wood of sending her ex-husband, actor Jamie Bell, a fake FBI letter as part of their custody battle, Radar has learned. And I'm going to show you guys this letter too. According to court documents obtained by Radar Online, Manson dropped the bombshell as part of his defamation lawsuit against Wood. Manson sued Wood, accusing her over accusations she fabricated claims of A word, not being physically, mentally, emotionally nice to somebody, because it's YouTube. The two dated from 2007 to 2010. For years, the actress has spoken out about the A word during a relationship, but did not name Manson as the alleged A worder. I hate saying it this way, until 2021. In court documents, Manson said Wood and her partner at the time, Ilma Gore, conspired together to ruin his life. So let's hear exactly what this is. The singer said they reached out to his ex-girlfriends to convince them they were A-worded by Manson. He said Wood talked to his exes about repressed memories, suggesting they had kept their A-word stuff deep down. In the lawsuit, he said the two wrote up a fake FBI letter that claimed Wood was a key witness in an investigation. Ooh, that's bad. The letter read, "To whom it may concern, please be advised that Miss Evan Rachel Wood is a key witness in connection to a criminal investigation." In Los Angeles, they're faking criminal investigations. In Los Angeles, California, involving an international and well-known public figure, the safety of Miss Wood, her family, other victims, and other families are at the utmost concern during this time. Manson said Wood forged the names of real FBI agent on the letter and then distributed the letter to members of the media and other alleged victims. Isn't that identity theft? Does that fall into identity theft? Sound off in the comments? Does it? So it says, RadarOnline.com has obtained a bombshell letter written by Manson's lawyers, Howard King, to the court. In the letter, the powerhouse LA-based attorney revealed his office pulled records from Wood's divorce from actor Jamie Bell. Wood and Bell split in 2014 after being married for 19 months. They share an 8-year-old son, Jack. The two have been fighting over custody for a year. Manson's lawyers said Wood used the alleged FBI letter in her fight with Bell in an attempt to keep their son in Nashville. Oh, she told him that their son Jack was in danger in Los Angeles and should not go there. In court documents, the actor said Wood had sent him a letter in December 2020, supposedly from law enforcement personnel connected with the investigation. The letter was sent to me through the messaging app called Signal. He said Wood first sent him a letter with Gore's name at the top, but then she deleted the post. The letter was not on any kind of department letterhead and was supposedly from a woman named Michelle Langer of the federal, not very nice crimes department. I Googled but found no such department or woman. I called the number for Michelle Langer on the letter for 2 days. The person gave me another number in which I called and left a voicemail, and I never heard back. Wow. Okay. Says, at the time, Bell wrote, I frankly do not understand what is happening. Either Evans claims that she is receiving not very nice, people are saying to her, we're going to end you in a not very nice way, are true and Jack is not safe in her care, or they are not true and she's withholding our son from me for other reasons of her own invention. As Radar Online previously reported, Wood was fighting Manson's plea for an emergency hearing. He has been making moves to depose his ex. The judge agreed and set a hearing for August. August! I think this is the next big one. I'm calling it. This is going to be big. So this is where we are at. I am curious. Let's look at this letter because we have a copy of it. To whom it may concern, please be advised. Like it said, it's a well-known public figure and the safety. Contact information, and you see the federal not very nice crimes department, the redacted phone number. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm just looking at this going, all right, where do we begin even breaking this down? Okay, and to those of you that don't know, she did a documentary with this Gore person, Ilma Gore, a 2-part documentary on HBO called Phoenix Rising about apparently what she went through with Marilyn Manson. Now, the whole thing is apparently when they did this, I'm the apparently kid today. Apparently, remember little Ginger? Apparently, That's who I am today. I keep saying apparently. So this fake FBI letter they sent out to several people that Manson's either worked with or ex-girlfriends to try to recruit them to come out and say he did A-word behavior, but the letter is fake. Here's what is really hard. By the way, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm on Rachel Evanwood's side, and I'm not on her side. I don't know yet. I'm going to give perspectives from both sides. If she really is a victim of this stuff, and the thing is, with their age dynamic being so extreme, I could see there being maybe some type of A-word behavior on some level. I'm not saying there is because we don't know. I'm saying that seems very plausible to me, right? But the thing is, if that's the case, and this is what sucks about being a victim, and it's not fair, but it's the reality. When you're the victim, you have to almost act perfect or people attack you. And I've had this happen in my life. And not just with situations, even like social situations where people are bullying me and people are being mean. And if I don't react perfectly to it, I'm the enemy. Or even if I do, because like in work situations, because it's easier to get rid of the victim than to actually change the negative, toxic culture of a situation, because that takes courage, which most people don't want to have. So my point is to say, like, I can understand if that did happen, her not feeling safe and her not feeling safe with her kid, needing to try to reach out to these people and get support and needing to do everything you can. But when you're a victim, you have to act as clean and perfect as you can, because everything you're going to do is going to be scrutinized. And the fact that she's making fake FBI letters or what look like fake FBI letters, this is really damaging for her. And it's not only, and I don't want to be like, it's not a good look, because of course it's not a good look, but it's the more stuff comes out like this, the more people are not going to believe her. And the problem is people like Evan Rachel Wood and people like Amber Heard like to parade around, Amber Heard she's a ambassador for domestic A-word with the UN. They want to parade around like they are the faces of something like Me Too, right? They're trying to, Evan Rachel Wood's putting legislation out there. And I actually like her legislation. The legislation is about extending the time you can go after somebody who does A-word behavior to you because of repressed memory. And I think that's fantastic. But if you're going to put yourself as the face out there, you can't be behind the scenes doing shady behavior, because that goes on and people are going to look at you and say, so you're lying. What else are you lying about? And what happens is, to people who've gone through this, like me and a lot of you guys watching have been through this stuff, the A-word behavior with people. And it makes people taking what we've been through seriously that much harder. This is why so many people were mad at Amber Heard. This is why so many women were mad, because she acted like our champion and she acted like a psychopath behind the scenes and is just out there like using that power trip to ruin lives when we actually have really been hurt and had things happen to us and we're trying to raise our voices to make change in society. And this is where it gets frustrating. Also, the fact that this involves her legal battle with her ex. Now, let's be fair. Her ex could be trying to team up with Manson and just use that to have anything against her to help with custody, which I can understand that. But even if that's the case, if she's running around lying and has lies about what she's doing, we're going to have to see how much more info comes out. That's the thing as well. We're going to have to wait and see how much more of this plays out, but it's not at all a good look. And that's the other thing. I don't even just want to sit here and say how it looks. It's not okay to do. Did something this serious, don't make, and that's the other thing. Why would you make, don't fake an FBI investigation. You don't do that. And I wonder, like I said, and my concern is as well, is that identity theft on some level. If they use somebody who really is in the FBI and that person didn't do that, isn't that a form of identity theft? And at that point, you're screwing with the FBI. So I hope you guys understand. I'm not yet taking a side, but I'm saying this was not good. This is not okay to do. And I am very curious to see where this is going to go with Manson. And I think one of the uphill battles Manson's going to have, and this is going to get really interesting, depending on whether or not this is televised, right? I hope it is. That'd be awesome to see exactly what goes on. But is that he is such a weird individual. And I don't say that to be mean. I'm weird. I want to bring aliens back on the planet. Nice ones. I don't want mean ones, just like I don't want mean people. So look, I'm not knocking him, right? I've got a whole TikTok full of like, do aliens and dinosaurs work together in conspiracy? I'm weird. So I'm not knocking him. And when I was younger, I liked some of what he did, right? I liked some of his art. And I loved listening to him in interviews because he's really calm. He was one of the only people that talked about Columbine, if y'all remember that. And I remember I cried when I heard him talk about it because I felt like he was the only adult that actually understood what we were feeling as a generation. I'll have to talk about this one time. I'll pull this up. I love this. People, back then it was a bunch of, I say this with love to my boomer audience. Hi, hello, I love you guys. It was a bunch of like boomers in the media, and they'd be like, why would these kids do this? We don't understand. And you know what? My generation got it. We weren't okay with it. We didn't like what happened, but we were fed up with a lot of stuff, and the bullying that would go on before social media came into place. I could understand what would get somebody to that point. Does that make sense? Not that I condone it at all. I just understand it. And the boomers didn't get it. But the boomers also didn't grow up as my generation did, right? We were just right on the brink of technology versus bullying versus social media. We had a very weird in-between generation. And he actually, somebody asked him about Columbine, and they said, what would you say to those kids? He said, nothing. I'd say nothing to them. I would sit and I would listen, which is exactly what nobody did. I would listen to them because what they did is an act of somebody who isn't okay and needs to be heard. I cried. I'm like the one person that gets it. And that's the thing with him being so weird and kind of in the dark macabre of what he does, right? That's probably because he's been through that sort of thing. He understands it. And so in that way, he was in certain areas of my generation, a bit of a voice. And I loved that. So, and by the way, when I say that, it's not like, I'm not like a super fan, because people have accused me of that with Johnny Depp. No, I'm not. I mean, I like some of what he's done. The only people I'm super fans of are like, this is so weird. Like, if you were to ask me to meet my favorite celebrity, I'm going to be like Will Ferrell in Talladega Nights and John C. Reilly in Talladega Nights. Ride a bike! Or I want to meet the scientists, right? It's like, if you can meet one person in history, Tesla, done. Give me my baby. Bring me my fiance. I love Tesla with all my heart. So like, I would want to meet the scientists, right? I'd want to meet those types of people. Like, give me a Brad Pitt and I'm going to puke. Look, he's very pretty. It's like, you are a very pretty man. Your face is very symmetrical. And I'm sure to the right woman, your body would be very attractive. Not that I'm saying it's unattractive. It's just there is nothing. There are no neurons firing in this little meat sack for any of that, right? I want to get with the minds and the hearts and the tech. That's what I love. So anyway, I'm going to end this. Me and my Cinderella dress are going to go on to do other things. I love you guys so much. I was just thinking about it yesterday because I did a video, a sit and chill video where I talked about something I was going through. And like sometimes I just literally throw up my little hands in gratitude to the universe, and I just go, thank you for all my people. And I remember how much we've all been through together, and I literally start to cry, so I have to stop. I love you guys. Oh, subscribe if you haven't. And hit the notification bell. And comment if you haven't. Because remember, I'm doing the $100 gift card giveaway. So like, subscribe, hit notifications, comment, share the content. Watch it from start to finish. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay. Bye.